Yeah. It's crazy it's taken you this long to come to understand the one true truth of the world. Tofi pretty.
The one true truth of the world.
The one true.
You say that, but you haven't watched Cloud Atlas?
No.
So you just like saw it online?
It was a we are live now, by the way. Not even on the fucking screen. They could just see and hear us. No, I watched Rick and Morty. And in Rick and Morty, there's a scene where Jerry is like a famous actor, and he says, "You speak the true." And I just thought that was funny. Didn't realize it was a reference to Cloud Atlas until you told me that one time.
I think it is.
I think you're right, because I'm pretty sure we Googled it up. Bingo bongo. Change the title of the stream. Go grab the link. Send the link to my Discord. And gaming time.
Can I talk about whatever I want, even if it's unrelated?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw a TikTok where this guy was making fun of girls for wearing pimple patches when they have pimples. Like, kind of implying, like, oh, like, it's not covering it up to have a giant star sticker on your face. But it's like, does he know that those make them go away in a healthy manner that's good for your skin?
Obviously not, no.
And I saw a girl, like, respond to her video, and she's like, because he was wearing a hat. And she was like, boys, when they see a receding hairline. Like, yeah, and the hat's not going to bring your hair back. But the star will make the pimple go away. So.
Like, it's not, like, yeah, brother, it's not for you. It's for the pimple.
Yeah, right? Like, all we did was take, like, I forget what they're called, derma something patches, and make them look cute, because we have to wear them on our face to school and work.
Yeah.
That's all we fucking did.
Girl just not like to look bad so much must wear star instead of just having pimple, like, man.
Yeah. I want to make a really inappropriate joke.
What is appropriate, anyways?
Like, a boy will just go shoot up a school over acne. At least he's putting stickers on her face.
Hey, most shoot to the boys.
Did I tell you that there was a gun threat at my high school my freshman year? And they made us go through metal detectors for like a month.
Your fancy ass school?
Yeah. And you want to know why? Because he didn't make National Honor Society. Which is like the most, I don't want to say the name of my high school, but it's like the most my high school reason to threaten to shoot up the school imaginable.
Hilarious.
And he did get expelled. He was the only person to ever get expelled while I was there. Or
yeah.
possibly ever in the history of the school.
Oh my god, it's so dark right now. I actually just have to wait till the sun comes up. I can't see shit. I'm absolutely blind. Oh, my fatigue is really high. Fuck, I should just go to bed. What am I doing? Where's my bed? Where am I? That's the bathroom. So the bedroom's right here. Door handle. And sleep. Hell yeah, we made it. God, I gotta get new fucking pictures. Alright. Time to put All the groceries away. Now, you know what it's time for, actually? To go fucking pay my electricity bill so that my fridge actually works. Aren't you glad I never forgot our utility bill long enough to, that it gets shut off?
Yes.
That's a totally me thing to do.
Yeah, kind of.
I've had to pay a late fee. I'm not gonna lie. But only once.
Is it a thing in the boy community to be like such and such blindness? Like, I only see it in terms of beauty. Eyebrow blindness, blush blindness, things like that.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. There's this really insidious lie going around the beauty community that you can ever have too much blush. And they call it blush blindness.
Hold on. Explain that again further.
So it's like called blush blindness because it's like you're blind
to how much blush,
how ridiculous you look, to how much you're wearing, to how over the top or how bad your makeup is. So like it's specifically used like not only when something is done bad, but when it's done too much and bad.
Yeah.
Like no one's ever like, oh, you're not wearing enough blush blindness. It's always like you've got too much blush, or like you're putting it in a bad spot on your face and there's too much. Like things like that.
Yeah.
Things like that. I say things like that a lot.
It's paradoxical.
It's a paradox. It's a double entendre, and it's also paradoxical.
Yeah. I don't remember the fucking rest of it.
If you'd like to take it from there, and I'd love to take it from there.
It's a double entendre, and it's paradoxical.
Basically.
Going title, Gary's my baby. Go wherever I go. Meow, meow, meow. Fucking. It's my guilty love. You can't ever take Glorb from me.
Listen, I just like.
We all get a billionaire. We all get an AI project.
Every once in a while, I just want to rein in your weirdness around my family. Like, I shouldn't. They fully know who you are. But sometimes I'm just like, let's not be 110% today.
Nah, brother. They gotta know what I really bop to. Plus, they gotta love it. It's Houston related. Brother mentions Purple Lean.
One of my kids was talking about taking allergy medicine today in a way that I had to stop what I was doing and like listen and be like, is he talking about doing some weird drug?
Is he talking about Purple Lean?
He was like, I have to like take this. I don't remember what the name of the medicine was, but it was like this and children's Benadryl and gargle it in the back of my throat for 15 seconds and then spit it out. But today I accidentally swallowed it and I threw up.
What the fuck was he doing?
Don't fucking know.
You didn't listen hard enough?
That's all I got. When he said children's Benadryl, that's when I was like, huh?
Huh? The line, put it up in his ass, no hetero. That shit goes. You can't take it from me. All right, look at this grocery trip, Tofi. We got spark plugs, we got brake fluid, we got an oil filter, we got, what is that, fucking batteries? We got
You realize that stuff is just musical fan fiction, right?
You're talking about Glorb?
Yeah, like he's cutting corners in his own songwriting by using characters and character dynamics that we're all already familiar with. Instead of having real beef with real rappers. He's doing fan fiction.
That's true. That is so true. God, I do love fan fiction though.
I feel like I would like it, but I just don't really have any properties that I like enough that I'm like, I want to read amateurs taking their stab at this until I find one that's good. Because everyone's like, there's fan fiction out there that's better than published work. I'm sure there is, and how much of it is ass, though? Not that published work isn't also sometimes ass, but at least, like...
I feel like you and... I'm not going to say her name because we should try to avoid names, but your best friend would love to get into fan fiction together. If you start reading fan fiction, you could get her to start reading fan fiction.
She's done fan fiction. That's why she's moved on from reading every single published book that exists.
Every published
smut. When she was in high school and college, romance. She hit the fan fiction hard.
Yeah, that is fair. She read Homestuck. Yeah. All right. We got the wheels, right? Yeah, we got the wheels. Oh my god. How much tread we got on these wheels? 1%. 1%. 64%, 66%. Oh, we got half of a fucking tire set. Hell yeah, brother. Put them shits on the back of the wheel. We got power but no steer. Wait, I forgot it's a front wheel drive. The back wheels don't need to have any grip. We just put the two good wheels in the front. We put the two bad wheels in the back. Boom, we're cooking.
Oh, you're freaking kidding me.
I think you're really freaking kidding me.
I left my eyelash glue open. And now the texture is drier than it should be.
Oh, how do you re-wet it? Do you not?
You do not.
Oh.
But I think it's still usable. I'm just having trouble getting it out of the jar.
Brutal. Do we have any jobs? Deliver fish to grandma. We're working on that. Move all the hay bales to the farm. We're not doing that. Alright, nothing to do except for work on the car, I guess. We got all of these parts, so I guess it's time to start actually putting this sumbitch together. Go grab the block. We gotta have the camshaft. There it is. Yoink. So what we are doing here, Tofi, I'm gonna Tofi, look at your flag.
Cute.
You're adorable. So we're gonna start putting together the engine. I think we need the camshaft gear. And we're gonna need the brackets. So you build the engine out from the block. I'm just gathering parts. I'm waiting for me to start on the next part to start talking about the next part. Okay, that bracket went fucking far. Okay. So the first part is the block. It's called a block because it's literally just a block of metal. It holds everything. I would say it's like a motherboard, but the motherboard is actually does something. The block just contains. Oh, what am I doing? We're missing the crankshaft. Why are you laughing?
The way you said that.
So the crankshaft is the thing that is connected to the pistons. So hold on, how do I explain how an engine works? Why is it not working? Do I need to... I swear I know how to do this, y'all. I don't want to have my screwdrivers. Hold on. This... Why is this not going on at all? Am I stupid? The brackets hold the crankshaft on, don't it? Oh my god. I refuse to Google anything too. We just gotta figure this out. How does the car work again? No, I have No, I have everything out there that I need.
Sorry.
No problem. Hold on. Now it's working. Okay. So step one is you attach the crankshaft to the block. Now what does the crankshaft do? It cranks. You're never going to believe it. So...
Does it crank a shaft, or is it a shaft that cranks?
It is a shaft that gets cranked. So I guess it's not really cranking. It's getting cranked. What's cranking it is the pistons. The pistons are just a piece of metal that is meant to go in a tube and eat an explosion to the face. Over and over and over and over and over again. Every time it eats an explosion, it pushes down on the crankshaft, which rotates it because all the pistons are like timed, like synchronized, so that they go off in a way that it will always rotate the, the crankshaft. And that's how a car moves.
So, do people play this game because they like cars?
Partially. Some people do. Some people play it because it's a silly game. Why is this not working? Why piston no go in? Oh, there we go. There we go. And we got mint condition pistons. Brand new, not off the shelf of all the rusted out shit ass parts the game spawned us with. I saved up money and I went and bought good pistons and a good mint condition crankshaft, because if the car breaks, I would like it to be something that I can easily replace and not something I have to break apart the entire fucking engine to get to fix. So I did not even start building the engine at all until we got some new parts. There we go. All the pistons hooked in. You can see they're in their rhythm here. In this particular configuration of a 4-piston engine, the 2 pistons are aligned with each other. It's the 2 outer pistons and the 2 inner pistons. So those fire at the same time. So there's 2 fire cycles that are alternating as it spins. Now, Tofi, do you know the RPM on your engine? That RPM that you see on your dash gauge is the amount of times that this fucking shaft is rotating, which will be in the thousands of times per minute.
Did you know a horse has like 6 horsepower?
Yeah. Crazy that we made it 6, right? Like, why call it horsepower if it's not the power of 1 horse?
Right.
But no, that makes too much sense.
I wonder if maybe like there were some really sick old horses. And so, like, a healthy horse is 6 horsepower. But there is a horse that is 1 horsepower.
Maybe just modern horses are 6 horsepower. Maybe horses have gotten 6 times stronger since the last time that we set the horsepower metric. This goes here. Why is it not going here? No, it goes here. I'm stupid. So this is the camshaft, what I'm installing right now. It also rotates via a gear system. I think this controls the timing of something. I'll know better once I get to building that part of the engine. The main thing you need to know is that the camshaft controls the timing of something. And if that timing is bad, oh yeah, it controls the timing of the pistons. And that timing is controlled by the pistons exploding. Because it's going to connect with the whole system here. And you can see we have to line up the timing by aligning this divot in the gear with a bevel. I think that's the correct word, right? Bevel is whenever it's like a material on top of something. And a divot is whenever it's a material taking out of something, right?
I don't know, actually.
Assuming that I'm right, there's a bevel on that side and a divot on this side. You line it up close enough. This is as close as we're going to get. And then you're good. And then, now that all the parts are here, I wanted to do all of it in this order. So I can now take all of these parts in here. So this is the gearbox. In America, we call this bad boy, actually, before I put that on, I'll put the oil pan on. This is called the oil pan. In America, we call this the oil pan. In Britain, they probably also call it an oil pan.
But it's spelled like P-A-N-N.
The fat of oil pans. Aluminium ass looking motherfuckers.
I really love this wig.
It is a very cute wig. So the oil pan holds all the oil. If you didn't know what this, or if you didn't know what that was for. So you pour oil on the top of the engine, and then when it filters through all of the engine, oiling up everything as it goes, it gets here. This is where it ends up. Do not ignore your car telling you to get an oil change. You should do that. Your mechanic will laugh at you if you show up and your oil is black sludge. It's not supposed to be black sludge. I know it might feel like it's supposed to be black sludge because it's like a, you know, oil. But it's actually supposed to be very fine. So the gearbox, how the fuck do I explain a gearbox? Do you know how gears work? Mm-hmm. You know, you got a...
One that pushes another.
One that pushes another, and if you make one gear larger, it makes the torque it puts on it different. Mm-hmm. And whatnot. Yeah, okay. So a gearbox is just the box that holds all the different gears that the car can go into to do that action. So the faster you go, the less torque you want to be putting on the car as you accelerate. So you go to a higher gear because it's just more efficient and you can push it further. Because you're up to the speed, so you're doing less work. Gearbox. fun fact, gearboxes are like the main thing I actually know about because my dad was a transmission mechanic for the vast majority of my life with him. Now I think he just does general like bus repairs or something. Something about maybe cranes. I don't exactly know what he's doing right now. Okay. Oh my God. Is it gonna let me do that? I forgot, I just remembered I forgot to put the clutch on. So a clutch. Clutches are... Clutches are like a little disengagement brake, right? So you might be in a situation where you want your wheels to stop receiving power from the engine, because the engine's pumping out a lot of power all the time, right? You want to stop, either because you're trying to slow down, you're braking, or you're changing gears, because you don't want to change gears, because if you take all the load off of the engine and it keeps pushing, then that's bad. Then that's going to tear some shit up. So you want to disengage first. The clutch is that disengagement. It's a little disc inside of a disc inside of a disc that, through the pressure of you pushing on it, disengages it from the gearbox. Which, since all of the power in the engine has to go through the gearbox first, means that the engine becomes disengaged from the car. Hold on, what do I feel like I'm forgetting something else here? Ain't there supposed to be an engine plate? Is this it? And then the clutch? And not the clutch? What the fuck goes on top of the engine plate? Oh, the flywheel. Oh, God, how could I forget about the flywheel? It's literally the problem with my bike right now, IRL. Also, Tofi, what am I going to ask for Christmas?
Just get the fancy watch.
She wants to spend $1,000 on that watch. That's an expensive watch, brother.
You think you'll break it?
No.
Do you think you'll use it?
I would like to think I would use it, but like, what if it don't fit? I'll be able to make it fit, right? Worst case, I order something online that is meant for fat people to wear Ritz watches.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the perfect Christmas present, because it's not something I would ever buy for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just so much money to have spent on me.
You deserve it. You're awesome.
You gotta keep the colonies in line. You keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Well, what did Burr deserve? Do you think about Aaron Burr, Toby? Kofi didn't think about Aaron Burr at all. I'm willing to wait for it. Okay, and then the cover goes on here. It's infuriating that it's 2 sets of bolts that are holding on the inspection cover and not one.
I like remembering how much of a pain in the ass this is.
You can always not do it. I'm willing to wait for it. And then the drive gear goes here.
Oh.
What does the drive gear do? Actually, I don't know what the drive gear does. That's just a black box that clips onto the end of the engine. I go on because I put it on because I know it does something. Car won't work without it, probably. Oh. Opened up the cheat menu. And we're not going to screw on that bed on the end, because I think that's where the alternator connects to. Or is it where the... Oh, that's what the drive gear does. That's what the drive gear does. Ah, I love how I just figured that out. The drive gear is connected to the alternator or to the battery, one of the two, because the drive gear is the thing that... No, ain't that the starter? Does the starter give this power? Is that what it is? The drive gear is the thing that gets the engine going, right? Like turns it on. But then what's the starter doing? I don't know.
What color should I do my nails? I don't have black. Can you believe I don't have black gel polish?
Yeah.
I have so many fucking colors.
You have so many colors. And that's the thing. That's why it's not surprising to me that you don't have black. Because you have so many colors.
Yeah, I don't have any neutrals. I got red.
You ever want an energy drink, but you don't want a Celsius? You just want a Red Bull?
Actually, the Celsiuses have really been growing on me since I stopped eating sugar.
That's fair.
They taste like really sweet now.
They do taste really sweet.
And Mr. Guy that I work with,
Mr. Sans Undertale.
Mr. Sans Undertale, gave me a candy today and I spit it out. I was like,
that's why it's genuinely, it's kind of hard for me to eat like sugary shit now. There's so much like the only sugar I really eat anymore is when I'm eating like my sugary cereal. And even that's like, it just feels so sweet. At least I try to.
should I just do pink?
That is your color.
The thing is, I really want to wear this wig tomorrow, and I would like to have nails that match, but I don't have black. And I don't have a reddy orange color either. I have red, but I feel like this is not red. This is like a ginger.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna forget something on this fucking engine, brother. There's no way I'm gonna get this first shot. And the starter goes... Alternator goes there. Doesn't the starter go here? Well, it's near the drive gear, which implies that it's doing something with it. But implication does not necessarily mean it's true. Oh my god. Fucking none of them. Get with the program. Oh my god. And I knew there was a second one. I will have to undo that when I start doing the wiring, so someone remember that, please. Because God knows I'm going to forget. And I guess we'll put the distributor in right now as well. Where'd the distributor go? Here? Oh. And we will tune it later. Once we start working on the electrical. Game start. Bruno Mars, what is he up to?
I heard he was in debt.
And doing like a bunch of shows in Vegas.
Yeah.
Does this go on top of the fucking... So wait, this goes here. So what is the function of this? The crankshaft pulls the camshaft on the timing, and then it goes through the thing. Doesn't go anywhere. It must just be the firing of the it must just be controlling the firing of the spark plugs. It's the only thing it could be. We put the timing cover on because you want the timing to be covered because the timing is very sensitive. And you don't want shit just knocking that off, so you got to put a little timing cover on top of it, and then you put other shit on top of that timing cover. You ever wondered why your car has a belt on it?
To hold its pants up.
Right click on that a few times. Make sure no bolts coming off. Doesn't look like anything is. So the belt, your engine produces a lot of power, right? Power that can be used to do other stuff besides just driving the fucking car, you know? So we turn that on one side of the crankshaft as it's cranking, right? One side of that is going into the gearbox to push the wheels. The other half of the crankshaft gets connected to the crankshaft pulley, which turns that cranking force into a gear, or a pulley, I guess, but you know, gear-ish. So they can be then connected to shit like the water pump. Hey, you know how your water needs to have water going through it? To keep that shit cool through its radiator and whatnot? This is how the water gets pumped. Why use precious battery from the car battery to run an electrical water pump thingy when you can instead just use the physical force of the goddamn engine itself to pump that water like a madman? Another thing that it does that is very important is the alternator. Your battery on your car is finite unless it is getting charged. How does it get more charge? It steals power from the engine through the other half of the crankshaft. And by doing so, it charges up the battery while you drive. So when you're doing shit that just drains the battery, like idling your car or just having your headlights on for a little bit after you turn the car off, that's not going to do permanent depleting damage to your battery. Oh my god. I'm going to commit seppuku. I'm going to Kermit sewer slide. You know what I've been thinking about recently? I've been thinking about what is the most cringiest things that whenever we were kids. What was the cringy, stupid shit that we were watching on YouTube? And I think the best example I can think of for me in specific was Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
That's a bad one. It's a bad one. But I've yet to see like a meme come from this generation yet that was like as bad as Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
So when you're saying kids, like, wasn't that like kind of older?
I think I was in junior high when that came out.
Okay.
Okay. What you giggling about over there, nail? And I got my mint condition brand new alternator belt, which goes on right here. Now you might be wondering, what the fuck is this thing? Well, you see, the alternator belt is gotta be tightened, right? So there has to be some part of the system where the belt is connecting to that can move to adjust the tightness of the belt. So that's what this is for. I think what I normally do is I put it all the way to tight and then untighten it twice, and that's good. And if it's not, we'll hear it. The belt will scream if it is too tight. Guess we'll put the fuel pump on too. Over here, right? Oh.
This feels really good.
What does?
Having myself back.
Going back to the acrylic nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought you were done. You thought it was Jover. For a second there, you were like, wow, it was pretty nice to not have nails on.
It is. It is. It's really hard, because, like, can I function with them? Yeah. Totally. But it's also, like, a little bit, like, gaslighting myself into thinking it's not, like, and it's like, I can do anything. I can do anything. But I gotta do it slowly, and I gotta do it carefully. And sometimes, believe it or not, as a teacher, I'm in a rush. So, but like, I genuinely feel more myself when I've got the long nails. Like, that just feels right.
I love you.
You know what the worst thing to do with long nails is?
What's that?
People will say a lot of things. People are always like, how do you wipe your ass? Or like, how do you pick up a penny off the sidewalk? Let me tell you what's fucking hard is rummaging around in my bag. And switching the laundry. Switching the laundry is probably harder, but I don't have to do that nearly as often.
Quick thing I want to explain. This is a head gasket. You remember that truck I owned, that Ford Ranger, for a bit?
Mm-hmm.
This is what caused me to have to get rid of it. Because this had broken. This part right here. It is a metal plate that goes between the where the pistons are exploding and what is exploding them. Because if that was not there, you cannot screw down two pieces of metal hard enough to make a seal that can contain the amount of explosions that this is happening. You need a second piece of metal to go between them that is soft enough to be screwed together and will form that seal. And if it breaks, if it gets a crack, then the whole fucking engine gets whacked because the coolant is leaking out of it. Coolant will leak through that. And the explosions will leak through it. So it's very bad. I could have replaced it. It would have cost me a fuck ton of money, and buying that car for my brother seemed to be the cheaper option. But then, you know, COVID, got repossessed. It happens. I remember waking up and the car being gone. And I was just like, well, should have saw that coming.
Has enough time passed where I can tell you pissed me off so bad with that without hurting your feelings?
Well, because I didn't tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
of course you can tell me that pissed you off.
Like, and I probably said it in the moment too, but like, just ask for help.
You
I would have helped you make your car payments if it meant not you still having a car. When we were medium distance, cars are kind of important.
Yeah.
I remember seeing someone online, some European, who said that they were long distance when they were like a 2-hour train ride from their partner. I'm like, you got a whole train, shut up. And I think like at the time I was like living 5 hours away from Logan with no train. Where like a train from Houston to Dallas would have been when they talk about like having a high-speed rail that's like 45 minutes Houston to Dallas, that would have cut my trip down to an hour and 45 minutes basically.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm turning on the sauna. Stress is getting a little high. It worked out. I wouldn't have been able to keep that car anyways. Like, you weren't going to be able to afford the car payments for as long as I ended up being unemployed. And like, my mom didn't have the money to help me pay for it. My dad didn't have the money to help me pay for it. Nobody had the money to help me pay for it.
As if they would have helped you. They're the reason you were in debt. They tricked you into getting that car.
Only in retrospect.
I'm hungry. Now is a bad time to realize I'm hungry.
Why? Because you're in the middle of drying the nails?
I'm drying?
We're doing the thing. The UV lamp.
Am I doing the UV lamp?
No.
I'm still gluing the tips on. I haven't even started the acrylic.
Oh my god.
This earlier today when I called you complaining about finals, and you were like, "Oh, you got a lot of finals to grade." No.
Not quite there.
Finals are next week, so that would be really. I'd love to start grading them now. God. And one day, someday, not at Progressive because, oh, so bad at that.
It's okay. Nobody's here anyways.
Cool. Not at my school, because they get really bitchy about it. But someday, at a future school, I will be the English teacher that gives an essay as my final, and we watch movies on the day of final exams.
Hell yeah.
But when you give a project like that for the final instead of a test, my school makes you give them a lesson on the day of the final. Like, you have to be doing
Oh my god.
content, even though the kids know that their grades are already finalized and are not going to do it.
That's so lame.
Yeah, it's the worst. Holy shit. I really messed this nail up more than I thought. Hold on, let's show you.
Was it still not healed?
It's more healed, but not completely now. Can you see? Hold on, I can't see the camera.
Move it a little bit forward.
Like
it's sticking up? Oh.
Yes, it is.
Why is it doing that?
Because I almost ripped it off
Oh.
when I broke a nail.
Yeah. Brutal.
That's crazy.
Brutal, brother. Brutal. Sure you shouldn't just not have a nail on that one.
My phone's really hot.
Yeah. It's doing the camera. It's okay for it to be hot. If it got too hot that it got started being damaged or could even possibly get close to that point, it would turn itself off. Okay, well, the engine is put together for the most part. Hold on. I guess the carburetor still's got to go on. I don't know what the context of this was, but apparently Weird Al Yankovic is in Portugal, doing very little shows at like fucking bars and whatnot, and he's doing non-parody covers of Rage Against the Machine.
I've heard about that.
Just like, what the fuck? Why Portugal? Hey, I always knew Weird Al Yankovic was cool though. Hey, everyone said I was wrong and stupid. Tofi, do you do what they tell you?
Fuck you? No? Fuck something?
Alright. Take out the 4. My character just said pussy. It's because he's stressed out.
Why would he say pussy?
Oh. It's a curse in Finland. Sometimes he says Satan. Oh, I can make him curse. Hold on. Gotta figure out the button. Oh, Satan. Oh, hell, for real. The pussy of all pussies. Oh, pussy again. Satan. Satan. Pussy. Pussy. Satan again. Pussy. So mainly Satan and pussy, it seems. I think porcale means fuck. Is the sauna ready? Because my stress sure is ready for the sauna. Nope. Have I shown you the sauna thermometer in this game? It's like a... Oh, I'll show it to you real fast.
Oh.
It's such a fun little game. Alright, let's put the engine into the car. I can't believe we got it done in one day. This doesn't mean that we're done or anything. However, it does mean that it's about to be mounted in the car. So we put a beer can right there. We make sure we pick it up from this end. And we put it on top of the beer can. Hopefully that's close enough. It is. Okay. It just needs to be close enough. And then you can screw in the bolts that hold the engine to the subframe, which we installed like a week ago. I think you were there for that stream, Tofi. Okay. So it's held to the subframe on the front end by these little black rubber parts right there and there. Perkele. And then back here, it's connected to the subframe via the gearbox. Let me get the beer out of here. What the fuck is the bolt for this?
Ever since you mentioned cringe songs from our childhoods, I've had that narwhals, narwhals,
Swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion. Yeah, you seem like you would have been a narwhal person.
I actually wasn't a huge one.
Wow.
But I did hear it. The one that I was a fan of was the Do you like waffles?
Yeah, I like waffles.
Do you like pancakes?
Yeah, I like pancakes.
Do you like French toast?
Yeah, I like French toast. You can't wait to get a mouthful. Waffles. Yeah, I remember that one. Classic, classic. These kids, they ain't got good memes. They ain't got as good memes as we did back in the day. They don't even have 6'7" anymore. We took that from them. 6'7".
Yeah, part of the session ID for the test that I was giving had 6'7" in it.
Did they go off?
Not really.
Yeah. See,
Like,
we've gotten it. We stole it from
a few kids said it, and then I said it like 10 times.
them.
Just further cementing that it's our joke now. And you know what I think it is? Like, it's just a vocal stem.
Yeah.
That got really popular. And so it probably took off even more with, like, autistic millennials than it did with, like, neurotypical Gen Alphas.
Yeah. Truly.
I hope nobody who actually knows how nails work enters the stream.
How could they?
I'm doing a bad job.
I'm trying to float the whole time. You little sounds in the ground. Toby, we should learn to duet this song.
Okay. You could just learn the entirety of Epic.
I think I could do a pretty good job. I think I could do at least 60% of the musical. He will chase you high and low, so find some place he'll never go. The one place where at home is yelling where he sails to roam is the lair of Scylla. Spoilers for the Odyssey, I guess. He runs into his wife who knows the way home on the boat. Nothing else happens after this song involving that. Just a very good convenient. The things I do for you line is actually so funny right there. Because, like, the whole thing is that he's doing it to get back home. So, like, genuinely, the things he does for her as he prepares to commit an atrocity. I'm gonna go pee outside, actually, like a man. God, the worst part about not living in the country anymore, not being able to go and pee outside sometime. I'm never gonna do that at golf. People do that at golf all the fucking time, but I'm never gonna be one of those people. You're never gonna catch me fucking peeing at the side of the fucking tee box.
And I and all other woman-shaped objects, people are gonna think that's really sexist. But we thank you.
Yeah. Fucking me and Toby went golfing. Some guy did what they do, pee on the side of the tee box, and Toby looked at me like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was just like, yeah, that just happens, like, all the time. Like, that's not even, like, crazy. I forgot I haven't put wheels on this yet. This is a terrible idea to push this back here with no wheels on. Especially without double checking the angle. If it falls in, I'm gonna be so fucked. Oh. Yo, we might need to move this stream over to the fucking OnlyFans because I might be fucked. Oh. Oh, if I wasn't fucked before, I'm mega fucked now. Oh no, bro. I should have waited. I should have waited. Oh, bro. Okay. The fucking car is dented now. That's okay. I'll go and delete its body folder later. Here I go doing it again. Except this time I think I'm smarter. And that's really the thing that's gonna get me someday. All right. Hell yeah, dude. We got the fucking car up under the thing. Let's just start attaching shit that doesn't really matter that much, huh? Stuff you can't fuck up. So I don't have to think too hard. We need... Oh, I forgot it's down there. Plus I need my tools. Where are my tools? Yoink. Personally, whenever I start to do under the engine work, I like to prop my tools up sideways so that I can select them like this. I think I'm adorable for that. The greatest line in Dragon Ball Z Abridged is, "Oh, you think you're cute? Bitch, I'm adorable." There is truly no tier higher. Oh, hell yeah, I just had the right wrench. So this is the exhaust pipe connecting to the bottom of the manifold. It's just a pipe. We ain't got no catalytic converters or nothing like that. No siree. All we got is a pipe. And at the end of that pipe, we got a muffler so that it is less loud.
What does a catalytic converter do?
It's a pollution stopper. It dilutes and I don't know if dilute's the correct word. It basically is filtering your engine so that it's putting out less pollution.
Okay.
Which a lot of nerds who really like cars don't like a catalytic converter because it limits the amount of engine power you can do, because your engine power is ultimately limited by the amount of exhaust that you can put out. You get what I mean?
Yep.
That makes sense? Yeah. Because if it doesn't exhaust, it's a bomb. The reason that it sells so well is just because it's got some cool metals in it. I think it's got like titanium. Maybe not titanium. I don't know fucking metals in a catalytic converter, brother. People steal it. I just can't look. It's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy turning things into the sea, turning to sweet lullabies. God damn. This song just goes so hard. Right, Tofi?
Mm-hmm.
Tofi big fan of Mr. Bright Eyes. Mr. Brightside, not Mr. Bright Eyes. What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for my tool set. It fell down. This is the electronics. It's the thing that sparks the plugs, because the spark has to be created via electricity. Fun fact, do you know how a spark plug works? I'm about to tell you. A spark plug is made up of ceramic, largely, because ceramic is not conductive to electricity. And through the middle of that ceramic is a piece of metal. And at the end of that piece of metal is just a gap. And at the end of that gap is another piece of metal. Now, you've seen what happens when you take electricity and it jumps a gap. It creates a spark. That's all it is. It's a controlled form of that happening. And that happens in a chamber of gas, which ignites and explodes the piston down. Thousands of times a minute. It's like every individual step of the process is not that complicated. It's that the whole thing is is a system of these simple mechanics and physics performing miracles. It requires a diverse understanding, but each individual part, when explained, not that hard to understand. This is the distributor. This is the thing that distributes the electricity to the spark plugs. It has to be aligned properly because you need all spark plugs to be giving the good juice at the same time. Once we put the battery in, we're gonna have to wire all of this shit together. I'm gonna kill myself. Hey, she's so cute, all drilled up and getting dressed by the pool. We went and saw this movie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie. There we go. So now we're adding on the fuel tank. Just bolting this bad boy in. I love you, Tofi.
I love you.
What do you want to do for dinner tonight?
I have that fish I need to eat.
Okay. I might just do a hot pocket. Hot pocket. Maybe I'll make a sandwich instead. Big maybe though. Alright, I think fuel tank's on there. So the fuel tank needs to be bolted in. The fuel line as well, specifically. What was the midge doll again? Was that the pregnant one?
Yeah, I think so.
Horrifying. Alright, that's bolted in. I don't remember if there's something else I need to bolt along this fuel line. Looks like not. But boy howdy, I checked. Okay. I'm gonna put the wheels on. I can't see the wheels, so I'm trying to get a silhouette. I'm missing the fourth wheel. Got it. Where's my tools at? Get that one ready. Grab the jack. Put it back under the car. Shit, what is it, 6 o'clock? We may actually get this thing driving today. Maybe not driving, but we might actually get this thing on. Alright, that's definitely a rear tire. Other rear tire acquired. And everything's set up. When do you want me to stop the stream for us to hang out?
Probably when I finish my hangouts.
That's fair. How long do you think that's gonna be?
30 minutes to an hour.
Understood. I just wanted to make sure, so I don't start something I'm not gonna be able to finish. I don't like that the car seems to be moving underneath the jack. That's a bad. That's a bad. That's about to fall off. Oh my god. I forgot how to push shit. I forgot what the button was to push shit. Oh my god. J. Oh my god. It's J. Oh my god. Hey. Thank god. Fucking Twitch, man. I just want to watch my homie stream, not see 60 seconds of pre-rolls that bypass 3 layers of ad block. God damn it. I forgot to run the pre-roll. I think we would have been done anyways. I think we would have been past the pre-roll start time anyways. Yeah. Brutal. I try to run ads at the start of the stream before anyone's actually here, so no one has to watch ads. But, you know, A, I forgot, B, you took too long. My summer car is going good. Tofi's doing their nails. Tofi, show your nails. Tofi's doing nails. We put the engine together and into the car. We're putting the wheels on. Tofi, she said the thing.
Slowly and carefully.
Yeah, they are insane. I don't know how they do it either. Well, actually, I do. The answer is, if it requires fingies, I do it.
Hey.
You find ways around the fingies.
When you're not around.
But if it requires fingies.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can do everything. I can do it all. It's just so much easier to get you to do it sometimes.
What the fuck is this playing? This Life is Mine by Caleb Hiles. Where did I pick this song up from? He worked on Has Been Hotel. Or he covered Has Been Hotel, maybe? I don't know. Ruby music? Yeah, okay, that's how I got it. No, he doesn't fucked in fan covers and such, though. Oh, okay. Stop using Spotify. Yeah, I know. They're running ice ads. I know. I've been thinking about it. I've just yet to actually do it. Ain't that the fucking... ain't that the bitch every time. I even know that I can export my playlist. I say playlist singular because I'd only have to export all my liked songs. Tofi, on the other hand, would have a harder time. They'd have to export all their different playlists that they like to make.
Yeah, I've had my Spotify for a really long time. Not that that's like a good reason.
But it gets you invested in all the fucking playlists you've made.
And yeah, I just am used to it and stuff.
I ended up purging my stuff away because some AI slop snuck in and was fucking up my recs. Oh my god. Brutal. What do you use as an alternative nowadays then? If not Spotify?
I think she uses Apple Music, doesn't she?
I think didn't maybe?
Because she posted her Wrapped, I thought. Unless I'm confused.
I think you're right.
But most people are switching to Tidal.
Apple Music, I'm in my boyfriend's Apple family, so... Oh, okay. Hell yeah. So this Tofi is the fuel tank pipe. It's the pipe that connects the fuel tank to the outside of your car, so that you can go to the gas station where they have another pump, and then you can take that pump and you can put it into the hole here on the side of the car, and you can pump the gas in so that the car can eat it. I do hear good things about that one, yeah. Well, it's sick. I'll take a look at that later.
I just really associate Tidal with Nicki Minaj, and I hate her. I think she was like one of the people behind it, if I remember correctly. Or like was one of the first artists on it or something. But as much as I hate Nicki Minaj, she's not as bad as Ice. And Tidal is known for giving more of its money, the money that it gets, like it gives more money per stream to the artist than Spotify does.
I'm just gonna end up back on YouTube Music, aren't I?
Yeah, I already have that on my phone because we have Google phones, so it comes pre-installed.
Is it running? No. Is it running? For what? City Council? This joke stolen from random TikToker?
Oh, I'm so excited for the Sophie and Alec Awards.
True. We gotta decide when we actually want to do that.
Yeah. I gotta figure out when my family's gonna be in town, and we gotta work around that.
Yeah.
Or we just have one night where it's like, sorry, we're doing this. Everyone go watch it on the TV.
Go watch it on the TV. I was supposed to get some work done tonight, but I've learned that once it gets dark and my meds wear off, that's a long fucking shot. And at that point, you just start smoking, because you might as well. You know, you're not getting any work done. And then the work's definitely not getting done at that point. Yeah, you guys need to keep an eye open on the Discord, because once we have figured out when we're doing the awards, y'all better fucking be there. Kofi's working so hard on a PowerPoint for it, and the PowerPoint is sick. How many times have you built the call? Call? Oh my god. Car? Huh? I don't know. 5, maybe 6. I don't know. I've played this game over many years, and I've had so many die at so many various points. I don't remember which ones the car got done and which ones it didn't. Sometimes I die early, sometimes I die late. It's all a wash now, brother. Living in my solar dome on a platform in space. All right. I forgot to screw that bolt in. I'm just gonna vibe and stream and play Ixon. Hell yeah. Oh, by the way, Dovi, I refunded that game.
Really?
Yeah. The mechanics seemed fun, but it kept being so like the devs are very obviously nationalists. And it just kept being really absurd about the Red Army. Just being like, the Red Army burned its own people and their own fields for no reason whatsoever, except out of pure spite and anger. Huh? Fucking Last Train Home. I wanted to buy it because they are the people who are making the new guild game. There's another guild game coming out now, by the way. Well, not coming out now, but being made now. But like the story was getting a bit silly, and honestly, I was already feeling hesitant about buying it in the first place. And I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. It seems like it was a good game in terms of mechanics. The mechanics seem like they're pretty fucking sick. I like the train stuff going on. The combat felt pretty cool. But I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it as much as I thought I was when I bought it.
Is it based on, so it's based on like real history?
To an extent, yeah.
So was it like historically inaccurate or like politically inaccurate?
Historically inaccurate. The Soviets did not randomly set fire to their own ship for literally no reason. Which is like the opening conflict. Do 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 do. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something here. It's not that. I got that screwed in. I am excited for them to make the guild though. Because just going off of, like I said, the mechanical part of it with feeling nice, I'm probably going to be checking out their guild. Like I said, I just couldn't get into it. Oop. I knew I missed something. Something was in my brain telling me that there's a screw missing somewhere. Turns out they meant the car. Airplane just don't like you, not a thing about the way you is. There come a time where I got rabies, you're high on the biting list. What's this, Tile Childers?
Tile Childers.
Tile Childers.
Oh my god, I get so freaking bored while I'm waiting for my nail polish to cure. This is torture.
What? This isn't entertaining? I'm not entertaining you right now with the car?
No.
Huh? Another bolt I forgot about. See, it looks like it's a big bolt. I forgot to bolt the gas and brake pedal in. Okay. There we go. And in. It would be really cool if we could get the car running today. Or at least on once. You know what I realized I gotta go do? I gotta go screw in all the brake lines. Have I done the brake lines yet?
I love doing a rainbow nail. Like, I just think it eats every time.
Eats boots down? Question mark?
Mm-hmm.
Is it eating at the restaurant or is it serving at the restaurant? It's a double entendre, but it's also paradoxical. They're not in the brake lines? Wait. The brake lines aren't in. Look at me, remembering to not put the brake lines in until I'm ready for them. Hell yeah. Yeah. The brake lines have so many fucking bolts, dude. They are the worst. Brake, 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 brake.
I kind of don't feel like gluing 800,000 charms to these.
You know, you just gotta let them be.
Like, they look kind of good. They kind of turned out pretty, smooth.
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food.
Thank you for the follow, Stroberg. Yeah, I can imagine. My post order arrived. I do love your charms, but yeah. You got so many things that run over your hands throughout the day, and they catch on everything. Sophie, look. Egg.
Oh.
Egg through the engine bay. Bolted. Alright, I think that's all them on the front here, and then the one going to the back. Huh. Is it this? There we go. Bolt that one down. But I feel like there's an intermediary somewhere. Is there no intermediary? I guess not. Okay. Yeah, let's go deal with the thirst. Gurgle, gurgle. Chug the water. Why does my summer car me drink more water than I do in real life? He's supposed to be an alcoholic. I don't even drink alcohol that much. Alright, let's put the handbrake in. Just so that I stop looking at that and wondering what it does every time, just to remember that it is in fact the handbrake. Oh god, oh god. Did it go here? Hell yeah. Whoops. Hell yeah. Grab my spanner set. Another British word. Yucky. You know they call wrenches spanners over there?
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Right? Fuck it. It's a wrench. Wrench is better.
Wrenches. Yeah.
Concrete.
Concrete.
You son of a bitch. Haha. I remembered you were the tiniest screw. I don't need to bolt the handbrake in, right? No, the handbrake just is. I mean, outside of the part that I already bolted it, of course. All right, I guess it's time to connect the gear linkages. There we go. Oh, I love it whenever it's just the correct spanner, baby. Let's go. So to make you fat. Anyway, you busy with the telephone. No time for a chat. Toad monkey head, long walk back to cubicle. Down pretends to work. Toad monkey not feeling so straight. Toad monkey not feeling so great. Random thought. Hypnospace Outlaws was an amazing game.
It was.
It's so sad it's not going to win Game of the Year for us at the awards. But it'll be nominated for sure. Spoilers. Hypnospace Outlaw. Nominated, not going to win. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I've been avoiding discussing it with you because I do want to have some of these discussions on stream.
Yeah.
But I think we both know what Game of the Year is.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. There were so many strong contenders, though. It kind of sucks.
Good year. Good year for gaming.
It was a really good year for games. It was a really good year for music.
Y'all should play Dispatch. I've been waiting for an opportunity to get to it with Tofi. I've yet to bring it up, but it's like in my mental list of games to bring up to Tofi one day of just like, hey, we should play this game.
What is Dispatch?
You know Telltale Games?
I think.
It's made by the people.
They do like story games?
Yeah.
Did they do Fable?
No.
Oh.
They did not do Fable. They did like
They did
like
the Minecraft?
they did do the Minecraft movie, yes.
Not. God, now we have to clarify.
Not the Minecraft movie. They did the Minecraft story mode. Was what that movie was called.
Right. They just like put it on Netflix. So.
Yeah. They did The Walking Dead, but
Okay.
Telltale went bankrupt, and the devs have now started working on a new thing, and that new thing is Dispatch. It's out. People love it. I've heard good things. I've been trying to avoid spoilers. But it's definitely a game we are going to play at some point. Cause like it's I actually don't know what the mechanics are, but like it's mainly just like watching a TV show. Where the fuck is my bolts? Said I missed one on this gear linkage. I found her.
I love that song.
I found her. You would. I think it's up there. You ever be in a relationship where you always think that the other partner is the better partner? I think that's the perfect balance of a relationship.
Really, people feel like they got lucky.
Yeah. Because if one feels like they got lucky, then like there's an imbalance there. But also, I don't know how the fuck you don't think I'm the one that got lucky. I got so fucking lucky. My life would be drastically different without yours. Your life would be moderately different without mine.
That's kind of the thing, is like, I feel like I got lucky because I got a partner who really loves and respects me and is really fun to be around and is my best friend. And
yeah,
I'm really like, I love you as a person.
And I got all of that.
You always just kind of seem to be like, but I have so much fucking money now because I married you.
Yeah.
Have you considered how goddamn motherfucking rich I am now? And it's like, oh, and is there anything else?
No, because we're equal on the love part, so I can't say that as why I'm more lucky, because we're equal on that one. We both are amazing people who met amazing people, and we love each other. But on top of that, I found it, Stroberg. I found the gear linkage that I missed. I got it fixed. Is there anything else to do except the electrical?
But if Dispatch is a story game, then what is the story?
I don't know exactly. It's like superheroes. I think you're like a dispatch guy for superheroes. So you send them on missions. You're the guy calling them over their little fucking, putting the little bat signal up in the sky, being like, "Hey, come here, come solve some shit." I think. I don't know. I didn't play it, and I've been drastically trying to avoid spoilers. Although Oathbound says yeah, so I think I'm spot on. What mods do you have? Just the cheat mod. This, which, you know, for bug fixing, obviously. And the one that lets me look at a part and see how much wear it has on it. It's really just wiring now, huh? Everything else seems to be on. I can't think of anything I would have missed. I've been trying to be pretty thorough with every part I put on here. Okay. You have the oil and everything? Yeah. But like, you do that after the wiring. No particular reason to do it after the wiring. I just don't wanna. All right. Time to do this part, which is mainly just clicking around randomly and hoping I'm correct. Positive terminal. Starter. Positive terminal. Regulator. Headlight. Regulator. Other headlight? No. Radiator fan connector. Main harness connector? Main harness connector. Headlight left? No. Radiator fan connector. Okay, there we go. At least the radiator's fanned up. Headlight left. Where the fuck is headlight? Where's headlight? The front? Okay, it connects over to the other one. That starter motor belt shouldn't be on? Huh? Why shouldn't the belt be on?
Bolt.
Oh, bolt. Starter motor bolt. Well, I already removed it, right? There's no wire there yet. Oh, wait. Hold on. The ground connector. That's where the ground is connected to. Yeah, I remember. And now I can bolt that back on. Alright, what else needs to be on up here? The alternator needs to be connected to the main harness connector. Main harness connected to the regulator? No. What about to that? Oh, it didn't even connect the alternator. Well, now the alternator is connected. Main harness connector. Okay, alternators up, starters up, grounds up, radiators up, headlights up, money up, bitches up, gender slur. Is the battery charged? Fuck no, brother. Hell no, brother. This battery dead as shit. I don't. Is battery even worth charging? This battery can't even hold a charge, can it? Like, this literally does nothing, right? Like, this battery's dead as dead. I don't think there's anything else in here I need to connect this to. Instrument panel, fuse box. Instrument panel 2, fuse box. Fuse box, light switch. Radio. Main harness connector. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. I think we're all wired up back here now then. Still gotta put the radio in and all, but like that's whatever. And then I gotta go back here. Oh shit! I never bolted in. I never bolted that in. That's crazy. Rear harness connector. Why can this not go on? Do I gotta put the lights on? Also, maybe, just in case this actually does matter, I'm gonna put that on. No, I think I do need to go buy a battery, though. I just didn't expect to get the car done this quickly. Normally it takes longer than this. Right? I think everything's wired up, actually. I think that was it. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ignition switch. Very important thing to have. I don't think there's anything else to connect, right? Starter's connected, alternator's connected.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
I love you so much.
I love you more.
Thank you for allowing me to explore hobbies like this.
Thank you for allowing me to explore every hobby I ever wanted to try as a child. Oh god, I'm falling asleep.
I actually used to do my nails back in high school, but I didn't know how. I would just buy the tips and glue them on and then paint them.
But did they look good?
No. They were long, but they broke really easily, and they had a big bump in them because there was no acrylic to smooth it out.
Brutal. Don't forget the rear strut. You have such a big brain. This is why it's great to stream a game like this. Because there's going to be someone who might, not all the time, that might see me forget, full ass forget to bolt in the rear suspension. Hit me with that knock knock, hey dumbass. There we go. That scares me, because if I missed that, imagine what else I've missed. God, I can't wait until I find out that one of the fucking pistons wasn't bolted in. And I find that out whenever it shoots through my goddamn engine block. Oh, no. I did screw the tires on, right? Okay. Is there anything else? Are you done with them?
Yep. You don't have to stop streaming now.
But then when are we going to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion?
There's still time. I was thinking about that show today at work. You officially got me thinking.
You got you thunking? We've reached the thinking part. What were you thinking about?
I don't even remember. I remember the thought where I was like, oh my god, the show is officially like taking up my brain processing. But I don't remember what I was thinking about that made me have that thought. I was just so mad that I was like, god damn, you got me.
He boomed me.
I don't know why I'm so like, I want to like the show.
Yeah.
But then I just hated it so much immediately that now when I start liking it, even though I want to like it, I'm like, and fuck you.
The thing is, it speaks so much truth that like you're just not gonna be able to resist as it goes on. We're getting into the fucky ducky part of the show. So excited. Any of y'all watched Neon Genesis Evangelion before? If you haven't, you should. I had bumpers on. Rear bumper, I believe. Rear bumper what? It's on. It's bolted on there. What? Did your phone die?
No.
Interesting.
No. Huh?
I fixed it.
No, you didn't.
What? What about the thing that I did? Put the hood on. Stay awake. Oh, thank God. I love it when I just have the correct wrench immediately. I should probably make coffee or something. All right. Let's go fill up our brake lines. Open up all 3 of these. Thank God he didn't make it so you could spill things. Exactly half full. Nice. What a great little tool tip. Empty. Gary, come home. Satsuma is based on the Datsun 100A and the Jones on the Suzuki PV50. I know they're based on real cars. I think I've looked them up before, but I don't think I've ever seen that car before in real life. But it really do just look like the quintessential car, right? Thank God I bought 3 bottles of brake fluid. I didn't even remember that I needed 3 bottles of brake fluid. I just happened to have gotten the correct amount. I say as it won't be the correct amount. No, 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 no. All right, they seem to all 3 be filled. Just to make sure. Okay. All right, and did I buy radiator fluid too? No. I bought light bulbs. Oh my God. Really? It's only 1 light bulb? one light bulb per box.
I'm gonna make food.
Okay. I will probably end it here in a second because the next thing that I need to do once I get done doing all the stuff I can right now is going to be going to the store and getting radiator fluid and a battery. Yeah, I don't have any radiator fluid.
Yeah, what's up?
Ooh. Bye, Tofi. Yeah, I guess we'll pee in the radiator. And we'll stick that battery on and see if maybe it can get started. See if maybe we can get it started. Just to say we did. You know what I mean? Bup, 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 bup. Alrighty. Don't fall asleep. Is it positive and then negative, or is it negative and then positive? 50-50 chance to die. It's positive first because if there is no circuit, then it can't complete. No, because if it's not grounded, then it won't. No, it's positive first. No, it's positive first. Yeah, okay. Thank God. Battery could just be dead, but you know, thank God. Positive first? Okay. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get this bad boy to turn on for a second. I should. I should put some gas in it. I got a whole gas can. That's the diesel can. When do I check this lottery ticket? I've never actually known how to check the lottery tickets. Like, I don't know. I know it has to do with the TV, but I don't know when the show comes on. I don't know what channel it's on. Here we go. Saturday at 9 p.m., I believe. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Huh. Why was it going down, but now it's going up? Did it switch from showing the diesel to showing the fuel tank? Interesting. Now it's got gas in it. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. All right. And battery's completely corpsed, brother. Completely corpsing it. Yeah, that's about what I expected. All right. Can this battery actually hold a charge in any way, shape, or form?
Call me back after if there's still anything to be worked out.
Hi, Toby.
So, my mother, who I love dearly, just called and was like, your sister wants me to come up there and babysit their dog on this date, but we have people coming to town on this date, and I just don't think I can do it. And I'm like, okay, then tell her.
Say no.
Tell her you don't want to do it. She's like, well, I already said yes. I'm like, okay, well, you should really call her and tell her you don't want to do it as soon as possible. It's a dog. They can, because she was like, they want me to come watch Smidge. And I'm like, is she like making a, does she mean the baby? And so I clarify, like, Smidge, and she's like, yeah. I'm like, it's a dog. They can board her. Like, they can board her. It's really like, it's really like.
Yeah, your mom sure does have a tendency of just saying yes
and
to
then
things and then
agonizing over
and then
it.
thinking
I'm like,
about
girly pop, just say no. And then she's like, well, maybe I will just do it, but like, well, but then when are we gonna do Christmas? And I'm like, I don't know. Because it's their plans that we're working around in the first place. And she's just like, yeah, they're who I need to be talking to. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why you called me at all. But I'm glad that I could just, like, kind of, like, help ease her mind and redirect her. Like, I think she just needed to, like, process the conversation she had with my sister, realize she still had questions, and then call her back. So I'm glad I can help with that. She was also asking if we were going to go on a walk tonight. Are we, Squidward?
Are we, Squidward?
Because with my medical thing going on, I probably won't be able to do it tomorrow.
Let's be lazy. Let's be lazy slugs.
Well, I'm going to go eat.
Okay, well, I'm about to end the stream.
Okay.
Because I now cannot do nothing without going and buying a battery. Yeah, if you put it on charge first, then you get to keep it, but it's toast now? Yeah, okay. Well, it was good for giving me something to work off of. Now it goes in the ditch. Alright. Let me deal with my stats.
We're going to eat and watch stuff down there?
Yeah.
Alright, let me take the... Will you bring the grinder down with you?
I will.
And fill it?
I will.
Chamber?
You want me to just pack a ciggy?
Can you do 2?
You want 2?
Just in case we're down there for a while.
I'll pack 2.
Yay, thank you.
I love you.
Love you.
And next time we play, we'll be able to immediately go to bed and start the next day. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Remember, have yourselves a good day. And remember to always have a good morning. I'll see you guys the next time I find time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, also join the Discord if you want.